We are a little family of 3. We are from Champaign. I learned about the Ronald McDonald House at one of my appointments with maternal fetal medicine at OSF. Social work referred me here. I filled out all of this stuff. At that point, we didn't know if there was a possibility that he would be able to go home with us. And it turned out that he was in for a long-term NICU stay. He was in a combination of the NICU and the PICU for 30 days. I had a C-section, and so we spent 5 days in the hospital together, and then she and I were released here. What sort of kept him in the NICU was, in addition to tautology of Fallot, which is a combination of 4 heart defects. He needed to grow and gain weight in order for them to intervene in any way. So he ended up having a stent placed toward the end of his stay in the NICU, and then we were released home 2 days later. And then July of 23, we came back and stayed again because he needed his stent ballooned and an additional stent. It was very much, how am I gonna do this on my own? How am I gonna do this with 2? So I'm like, okay, what are the steps that I need to take so that he can get the intervention that he needs? We can be a family, but also not completely lose my mind. I think what was most helpful was everything was laid out. I knew that I didn't have to worry about what I was gonna eat. I knew I didn't have to worry about where I was gonna sleep or anything like that. All of that stuff was here. And more than that, I'm not that far from the hospital. So like, if anything happens, like, he's right there and I can be there. Everyone was always checking in to make sure that I was okay and make sure I was taking care of myself. And then also just offering like resources. It was through the staff that I learned about what is essentially the crisis nursery here. I don't remember what it's called, but like as an option for her if I needed just a minute to just be with him. I mean, we're doing great. At this point, he was in an EI for about 1.5 years, and he's since graduated from EI. He is on every 6-month visits with cardiology, and then very likely he will not need an intervention again until early childhood, which is so amazing. And then she is also doing amazing. She is very much my silly, curious drama queen, and he is very much my silly little guy. But we are truly doing wonderful. His medical stuff and us staying here really helped to show me like what people in our life were actually in our corner. Like, it was a big deal. Ronald McDonald House means getting to stay together. A lot of people who support Ronald McDonald House aren't necessarily in a position where they need to utilize those services, so they don't see how impactful it is for the families who are living what is very possibly the worst moment of their parenting journey and rely so much on the services so that their families can be families and they can feel as normal as possible during awful situations.